Mo Salah suggested leaving Liverpool after a £200 million offer, Premier League substitute identified. Attention, Liverpool seeks to sign a key player, aged 22, in the latest transfer update. Welcome, my friend supporter, to your news channel of the biggest and best club in the world. Fabrizio Romano confirmed that Liverpool is interested in the transfer of Egyptian international Omar Marmoush. The Frankfurt player has been on Liverpool's transfer list for some time, with Bild even reporting that the Reds could pay a fee in the region of €50 million for the Egyptian. Liverpool is said to not be the only Premier League club interested in Marmoush, with Tottenham Hotspur, Arsenal, and Newcastle United also keeping an eye on the player. The 25-year-old player's current contract runs until 2027, and with 3 years left, clubs will have to spend a lot to acquire his services, but Romano insisted that Frankfurt has not yet set a price for Marmoush. Speaking to Caught Offside, Fabrizio Romano said, "Omar Marmoush, the Egyptian winger, is linked to Liverpool. I'm aware they have been watching Eintracht generally to monitor some players, but there is nothing imminent or close at this stage with Marmoush or any other player. Eintracht has not yet communicated Marmoush's price, so we are in the early stages of this story." Since joining Frankfurt from Wolfsburg last summer, Marmoush has been in excellent form, scoring 15 goals and providing 6 assists in 36 games in all competitions. A product of the Wadi Degla Youth Academy, Marmoush moved to Germany at 18 to join Wolfsburg, before also spending some time on loan at FC St. Pauli and VfB Stuttgart. Transfermarkt values the player at €22 million, making him the second most valuable Egyptian player at the moment, behind Liverpool star Mohamed Salah. Liverpool star Mo Salah is being considered a surprising departure after a £200 million transfer offer last summer, with 3 replacements selected. Following growing interest from Saudi Pro League teams, this summer has been deemed the perfect moment for Salah to end his days at Anfield. The Egyptian winger, linked with an exit over the past 12 months, may be closer to his transfer than expected due to Liverpool's diminishing opportunities to capitalize on his high price, especially considering his contract expires in just over a year. Swirls of uncertainty surround Salah's future at the club following Jurgen Klopp's surprise resignation announcement. Former Liverpool player Jose Enrique believes this could influence Salah's decision to part ways with Anfield. In statements to Grosvenor Sport, the Spanish pundit said, "If the right offer comes up, I think Salah will leave, because I think he was really trying to leave last summer. They got something around £200 million for him last summer, and that was a real offer." He added, "When you get an offer like that, it usually means there's already an agreement between the player and the club. I think Salah has already agreed to go, and I believe he'll finally go to Saudi Arabia this summer. Jurgen Klopp is leaving, so it's the perfect time for Salah to go. There's a new cycle happening at Liverpool and a lot of changes, so it's perfect for him. This will probably be the last big contract of his career, so I think he'll head to Saudi Arabia." Salah has become a legend at Anfield since joining from Roma. He has scored 209 goals for the club, 23 of them this season. His sensational scoring has helped Liverpool win the Premier League and the Champions League. In case of his departure, Enrique already has some potential replacements in mind, including some Premier League stars. He added, "Mohamed Kudus is someone I think could replace Salah. Even last summer I would have said that, and now it's clear he's playing very well for West Ham. You could also bring in someone like Ebre Eze from Crystal Palace, but there's no obvious replacement out there. Leroy Sane from Bayern Munich is a possibility because he's in a difficult situation with his contract there at the moment. He's the kind of name they need to bring in and could be an option. Fan, which player would you prefer to see replacing Salah in case of his departure this summer?" According to Sky Germany journalist Florian Plettenberg, Liverpool's interest in signing Eintracht Frankfurt defender Willian Pacho remains high. The German club is aware that top Premier League clubs have their eyes on the young player, who has been a key piece for them. Pacho's contract with the club ends in 2028, but Frankfurt would be willing to let him go if they receive a suitable offer. The 22-year-old Ecuadorian defender could be transferred for an amount between €50 and €60 million, which would represent a significant profit for Frankfurt, who signed him last summer for just €9 million from Royal Antwerp. In addition to Liverpool, Arsenal, another Premier League rival, has also expressed interest in signing him. The journalist wrote, "News about Willian Pacho. Arsenal and Liverpool are still interested in him and have asked about his situation. Eintracht Frankfurt is aware. The 22-year-old could leave Eintracht in the summer if someone pays between 50 and 60 million euros in transfer fees. This is the established price. His contract is valid until 2028. He is considered a key piece. The Reds will need to sign a new defender this summer, as Joel Matip unfortunately is injured and unlikely to play this season. Pacho has played 28 games for Frankfurt in the Bundesliga this season. The Ecuadorian international has an average of 1.9 tackles and 4.5 interceptions in the league, which could really spark the Reds' interest in bringing him to Anfield.